Well, as much as I could say that not out of the woods yet, especially with the coronavirus, it's still like starting to show quite a lot of easement here in the state of Queensland, in Australia, and with how we've been controlling it and stuff like that. And still a long way to go yet because been keeping up with it, especially here in Australia. You see pretty much a bit of an outbreak happening down in Melbourne, and apparently there's a bit of a community spread started from a pub down in Sydney. So time I publish this, it could easily be a totally different story since I filmed it 2 weeks before I published this. But for someone who's having to deal with depression from loneliness, it's certainly break the easement. Or breaking the non-essentials and stuff like that. And things start to open up. So, for instance, start going back to the gym, which has been very helpful for me. Because, so like if you look at the videos I did right at the beginning of the year to pretty much the one I put up with about the mattress, you see a big difference, especially my waistline. So like the comfort food came in handy, basically, for all the wrong reasons. I put on 10 kilograms. But the other thing too is having the cinema open and stuff like that. So I took advantage of that. Now the fact that hasn't been any new releases pretty much planned for this year, it's in some ways a bit limiting of what they're actually airing, but they have a selection there, and some of the movies I've already seen, some of the movies I haven't, but there was one there I really wanted to take particular of is go and see Bad Boys for Life because I missed a session with it, so I jumped into the car and went for a drive. And went to the cinema and watched the good old Bad Boys for Life. Now, of course, the ad regulations, so all these side of things, all self-service side of things, all closed off and everything else like that. And when I went in to see the movie, I was going to be there by myself, but I was there with another 6 people. So at least had a decent turnover to come and see it, even though it's pretty much a movie. It's already on DVD now. But for the movie itself, I'm not trying to give spoils away with it, of course, but it was quite good actually. I quite enjoyed it. It's sort of like some elements there that probably would have introduced a bit more was like having the 2 Latino detectives they always seem to pick on and stuff like that, make fun of. But they didn't have that in the film at all. But still, all in all, it was pretty good storyline behind it all. It still had that little bit of comedic feel about it. So it's all pretty good. And of course, being late at night, very much just jumped in the car, drove, stayed in home, stopped by and filled up. Sort of glad that the fuel's reasonably cheap, but of course some people take advantage of it. I knew if I'd gone down the highway a bit more at the next petrol station, it would have been like $1.43 per litre from there on. It's hot bill on a highway robbery if fill up there for $1.12. As much as like the restrictions have been eased here and everything else like that, I know I can easily just turn around at a moment's notice, or maybe even turn around before I upload this video. So I always got to be cautious and stuff like that. And honestly, I was thinking I might actually go get myself some face masks or 2 or something like that. Means I have to shave the beard, of course, but I still need to keep it safe and stuff like that because I have lost my spleen. So I'm not too sure how much the coronavirus can, or losing my spleen can affect my ability to be immune to the coronavirus, or fight it off basically. So I just want to be careful with it all. But in the meantime, be good if you be vigilant, keep safe and stuff like that. And if they ask you to wear a mask and everything else like that. So I don't know about you guys, everyone else who watches this video, but I really like things to get back to normal as much as it possibly can. So consider subscribing down below. Until next time, stay safe, eh?